Hey folks, I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. And there you have 77 degrees already. Oh, wow. 9:08 in the morning. Show them all the ways they can get in touch with us. All right, now I'm going to play a video here in a minute, all right? I don't know why they hate America. I really don't. I don't know why Democrats politicize everything. I don't know why they hate America. I don't know. I don't know why they don't. You know, I was talking to a college student, and number two, you know, we got a major problem in this country, okay? A major problem in this country where these universities, I mean, the parents are not getting the kids, you know, they get the kids through, let's just say 5 years old. Let's leave it there right now. We'll go for 5, all right? The government has excited parents. I'm going to say it like it is to a point. We'll leave this one up because this is the unappreciative America. I mean, if you look at Rapinoe, is that her name? Megan Rapinoe. Her life, she grew up in a nice home, my understanding, and, you know, got this opportunity to run up and down a soccer field and go to college, and, you know, and we even got a government that put the, they have to have parity. Is it Title IX? I forget what it is, but anyhow, young ladies, and let's not go down that road. You're getting, full scholarships, so you can. If the men have a rowing team at the college, then the women have to have a rowing team, and they got to have people, and you never rowed your boat in your life, but you got a full scholarship because you said, I'll be on the rowing team. Now, let's not get argumentative over that, okay? And I was talking to a college student the other day. The thing that happens is first of all, now we want parents to give the kids to the government at 3 years old. And you got political campaigns out there, you know, pre-K. All right? Pre-K. And they're wanting to push it down to where basically, you know, much more after a year after the child's born, you deliver them to the government. I mean, you can get angry at me all day long. It's a fact. And then we'll take it 5 years old. At 5 years old, we send them off full days at school, and it's almost that they're spending more time now with other people than you at home, so your influence is dwindling. And then we send them off after high school to this full-time college now that you have absolutely zero influence. And there's parents all over the United States saying, I sent these kids off to college, and it's starting to come to a head. I sent these kids off to college. They were pretty well balanced, and now they come home, and I mean, there's absolutely at no time do I feel, there's going to be an argument here, that colleges teach opportunity. At no time, okay? I just had someone that I was interviewing, just graduated from college, and I noticed they don't teach opportunity. They just don't. I've talked to a lot of them. And then you talk about college debt. Let's go there for a minute, because these are all the things that nobody will talk about. So if you're going out to buy a house, okay? Now, if you don't have college-age students right now, kids, if you do not have college-age kids, all right? If you're not in this loop, all right, you may not understand it. But if you go out and you want to buy a home and you want to go into debt, we want to forgive college loans. Okay? So if you go out to buy a home, even a car, we'll stay with a home, they say, how much do you make, right? How much do you make? And this is where I'm going to go with this this ungrateful individual. And why do you guys hate America so bad? So you go out to get a house, you go through the loan process, and they say, how much money do you make, right? How much money do you make? And they start sorting out whether you could pay for the house, repay the payments on the house, right? That's how you get your loan, based on income, right? Colleges do the same thing to these kids. Now, when you get the home loan, the person that comes in and takes the debt that wants your payment every month, they make the builder whole. So the builder has a closing, or the person you bought the home, and they have the money. It's not up to them after that day whether you ever pay the money back or not. It's up to your mortgage lender. They got their money. That happened all over. Your eyes were closed. That's happened all over the United States in these colleges. These colleges kept raising enormous amounts of tuition and cost. Now, why would they loan kids this much? Because what they have done in these colleges is they've taken all the degrees, and you can argue with me if you want, and they put values to them. So you walk in at 18 years old, we'll use that, and you say, I want to be X. This is my degree I want. Oh, well, when you get out of school, you should make $75,000 a year. So we're going to call that your income for the first, when you get out. So we're going to loan you on this fictitious income. Go to any college, especially the state communist colleges, as I call them, or universities, and go look at any degree and find if they have not set a value on them. They tell these kids, and trust me, I know this firsthand, all right? They tell these kids, when you get out of school, your degree, the value is X. That's what they loan them the money on, folks. So you got these kids from 18 to 22 being told, when you get out of school, this degree, you should get $60,000 a year. So you mirror that with the amount of money. Okay, we will loan you this enormous amount of money, okay, because you're going to make this, you can pay it back. Guess what? Colleges don't care. They created this scheme for loans. They don't care. Because guess what? They're like the builder. Once that loan is made and paid to they're out. Your child's university is not sitting there cringing that they're not getting the next, the payment. The people that loan the money are. And then what happens? These kids get out of school and they show up in an interview and they start telling you what they're going to do, how they're going to do it, and when they're going to do it. And then their professor mentor. They don't just get out. They go on with a mentor. Yes, your colleges have your children leaving with their mentor. And you can always, these young people can always reflect back to their mentor. So when they go out on a job interview, right? Pay attention. And they don't hear what they were told in college. You call it a safe. They can immediately run back to their mentor and say, I just left an interview and this is what happened. And their mentor could say, you just need to pass up on that. Now, that being said, all right, I'm serious as can be. These kids are getting out and they're getting told they're going to get $60,000, $70,000, whatever. And they go to interviews. And business owners don't want to hear what some college professor told you the value of your degree is. Business owners would rather have young people walk in, sit down, and say, I want an opportunity. But it's not taught. Now, all over the United States of America, I'm just going to say in the last 20 years, we have put in artificial turf to the tune of millions of dollars for soccer. I have watched high school after high school, local program after local program, put money, taxpayer money, in developing soccer programs all over this country. Now, you know how I feel. We're not going to get into this, all right? I don't feel, go to number, go to number 3. So over the last 20 years, we've had children, American children, young ladies, get this awesome opportunity to grow in this sport. We have built fields. Go and look at your high schools. We have built fields. We have poured money into these programs all over the United States. And opportunity. And these young ladies that play soccer, they get to go off to college. I mean, these young ladies on this American team played other teams that come nowhere close to having the opportunities they've had in America. But yet they hate this flag. They hate this country. They start yelling yesterday, instead of being champs, they start yelling equal pay. Instead of being champions. And thanking this country for the great opportunity that has been given to them through their life to advance and get equal pay by their achievements, yelling equal pay. Kaepernick, look what's going on there, all right? Now, I'm going to play a video, all right? I'm going to play a video right now. I'm going to tell you, you need to get out of, you need to turn it off. If something, I'm not bleeping anything. I'm not bleeping anything. So before you listen to this video, you understand it's got a bad word in it. But it is time that this happens. Let's play that video, Josh.
Hey guys, listen up for a second. First day of camp, but something really important. Okay, we're not women's soccer. We're not the NFL. If there's anybody here that's going to be disrespectful to either the American or the Canadian national anthem, grab your gear and get the fuck out now, because you'll never see the ice in this arena. We don't have that problem in hockey. We're better than that. But there was no sense in wasting anybody's time if that shit was going to happen. I don't believe it would happen here. We're the most patriotic sport that they have out there. So just keep that in mind. Thank you.
I'm sorry for the words, but that's where we need to be in America right now. If you got a problem, grab your gear and get the F out. I'm serious. That needs to be our attitude right now. If you've got a problem, grab your gear and get the F out now. If you got a problem in this country and being in this country and you hate this country, put up number 3. Grab your gear and get the F out. Grab your effing gear and find a country that has equal pay. Let me tell you, we're not women's hockey, and we're not the NFL, but Miss Rubino, get your effing stuff, pack it up, and fly. You are an amazing soccer player. You are amazing. You have a great talent. I mean, you can kick a set of balls. I mean, you can kick a ball. My funny, right? You can kick a ball all over the field like, hey, not many women in the world can. So I know all the hockey teams, all the soccer teams in the world, all the soccer teams in the world are waiting on you. So grab your gear, get the F out under the red, white, and blue, fly off, denounce your citizenship, and start playing tomorrow on the soccer team that pays the men and women the same. Get it. Go. NFL, get your friggin' effing stuff and get the hell out. Go play on a rugby team or a football, an American football team in the world that pays you what you want, whatever. So, Miss Rubino, get your effing gear and get the F out of the country for somebody that'll pay you what you want. And you can be happy. You'll stand for their national anthem and you'll do speeches and say how great it is to be in their country. Okay? Oh, I forgot. Some of those countries you can't go in. Oh, I forgot. Some of those countries you would be swinging with that lavender hair. You would be killed in those countries. Oh, you are in the LGBTQ community. Now, I like your yelling for equal pay. I love it. But why don't you yell for equal queer rights all around the world first, so that you can go anywhere in the world with your lavender hair and your girlfriend? Listen, I got to do it one more time, Josh. I don't do it as well as Coach, the hockey coach. Let's let the hockey coach, before we go to commercial and come back to me, and before we go to today, let's let the hockey coach tell all of them one more time to get their stuff and get the F out. So let's let them tell them one more time.
Hey guys, listen up for a second. First day of camp, but something really important. Okay, we're not women's soccer. We're not the NFL. If there's anybody here that's going to be disrespectful to either the American or the Canadian national anthem, grab your gear and get the fuck out now, because you'll never see the ice in this arena. We don't have that problem in hockey. We're better than that. But there was no sense in wasting anybody's time if that shit was going to happen. I don't believe it would happen here. We're the most patriotic sport that they have out there. So just keep that in mind. Thank you.
All right. Let me explain something. Maybe you're not aware when he said the Canadian. Maybe you don't follow hockey, but a lot of the hockey in North America here is played from Canada. A lot of these teams play back and forth from Canada to America. A lot of minor league hockey teams in Canada, hockey teams in America. And when a Canadian team is playing, okay, an American team, vice versa, they play both national anthems at that game. They drop the Canadian Maple Leaf flag there and oh, Canada, and we stand for that. Our American team stands for that. And then they drop the old stripes there, the red, white, and blue, and they play that. Both teams stand through the duration of both. Okay, so I just get that cleared up. Oh, by the way, number 3. We're not women's soccer here on this show. We're not the NFL. We side with Coach. So I tell you what, as the coach says, get your effing stuff and get the hell out, okay? Go somewhere else where it's all equal for you queers and your money. Let's take a break.